Happy New Year, everyone! So what you will watch in this video is the best artwork that I have produced throughout the entire year. Now, I definitely haven't put out as much videos for the past 11 months from January to November as I have in previous years. Definitely a lot of life changes for me, a lot of changes in my personal life, which I will tell you guys about very, very soon. I did want to start off the year doing a little bit more elaborate pieces. I put a focus on detail and I just wanted to get some really fun pieces out. YouTube definitely hasn't been my priority over the past couple years, but this particular year has been different. Let's just say that, a lot different. The first piece you are watching me do here is me drawing 10 hours of Venom symbiotes. I did a lot of these live. I labeled it all Venom symbiotes. There were a few I missed, actually a lot I missed. Next piece is a character fusion. Now, I haven't done a lot of these this year. Actually, I think this is the only one I did this year. And the issue with character fusions now, and I discussed this in my character fusion video that I did recently, is that because of AI, everybody's doing character fusions now. This is one of the things that got me famous. Well, that one's, I'm not famous or anything, but at least it got me success on this channel, doing all these character fusions. And now that's kind of been taken away a little bit, but that's okay. So I wanted to, again, if I'm gonna do a character fusion, it's gotta be multiple characters. I'm finding AI still has trouble doing multiple characters. It does great doing 1, 2, 3, 4 characters, but multiple, it's a little bit tougher. So in this one, I was doing 22 Avengers mashed together into one. And if you ask me, this is my favorite character fusion that I've ever done. I did this as a double page spread, and I just really like the final version of this. So we'll see if I do more character fusions in the new year. I kind of doubt it, again, because of that. There are other things I want to do, but again, definitely not closing the door. If you guys want to see me do more, or if I get a good idea doing another one, then we will. This is my most detailed drawing ever of Iron Man. The fun part about this particular one was that I wanted to see how much detail I could get into just one character. One singular character that wasn't like a giant robot or a giant Galactus style character, just one character. So Iron Man is prime for that because it's, it's robotic, it's, technology based in that sense. So I wanted to see how much detail I could get in the 1 hour for this one. And this is probably one of my most favorite Iron Man drawings I've ever done. I probably will have an Iron Man video coming out very, very soon because Iron Man has been a big part of my art career, and I'll definitely talk about that later on. Here are some pieces I know you haven't seen because a lot of you watch this, but I think this is the last coloring book I'm probably going to do. I've got this coloring book of The Rock when I was in Hawaii. One series that I've done that garnered a lot of attention was when I take children's coloring books and color them. And I saw these coloring books with these actors in it. They had one for The Rock, they had one for Ryan Reynolds, they had one for Jason Momoa. So I decided to take this Rock and try to do my Marvelized version of it. So this is a lot of fun to do. Not a lot of watching it, but that's okay. thing that I did do this year, I started drawing more on blank covers. A lot of people brought up blank covers to me to work on at cons, and I just started working on it. And I think actually it's a more fun way to do the time challenges I've been doing, is to start off 10 minutes on a blank cover and then finishing it later on. So I did that in a few videos as well. What you're watching right now is just a highlight of all of them. I thought it'd be boring to watch me do all of them. But a lot of the shorts, like some of these I really like, and I was actually able to sell these online. So if you would like me to do a blank cover commission drawing for you, why don't you go ahead and check out my website, jamesworthmedia.com. And speaking of detailed drawings, this is my version of Deadpool as Galactus. Definitely a lot of fun. I came up with this idea earlier this year. This is actually a character in the Deadpool core comic book series. So I just wanted to try it because Galactus, my most detailed drawing of Galactus, has been one of my most popular videos ever. So I wanted my hand in trying to do this in that sort of detail. In fact, I actually might do a series of these. When I was at Hamilton Comic-Con earlier this year, sitting beside Bart Sears, I was actually working on a Joker Galactus mashup. I might do more of these later on, so we'll see. I didn't finish that. I probably will finish that in the coming year, so we'll see. But this was a lot of fun. Now the next one was because Warner Brothers, who has been very good to me, Warner Brothers keeps inviting me to go to their premieres, and I got the chance to go to Godzilla X Kong. I had so much fun at the movie, I wanted my version of Godzilla X Kong, Kong with his infinity gauntlet. So anything robotic, you know I'm up for it. So I wanted to try my hand at drawing this Kong gauntlet. So I did this particular Godzilla X Kong piece. I definitely will do more of these. Godzilla and Kong are two of my favorite characters to draw. Next one is my 1,000-minute Stickman. Again, we won't spend too much time with this. I have put this in a couple videos that I put out recently, but the Stickman series has been one of my most popular series I've done on this channel. If you haven't seen my Stickman compilation, go check that out at the end of this video. Watch this video. Again, not only because of the life changes, but this year I decided to get out more and start to travel. I went to a whole bunch of comic conventions. I haven't done a comic convention since, I'm trying to remember. I think the last one I went to was pre-pandemic. But it was great seeing all of you. One thing that really meant a lot to me was meeting a lot of you in person. A lot of you came up to me, a lot of you recognized me from my videos and came up and like, and you were like, I can't believe you're here. They were like that. They were like that. It's a lot of you guys remind me how old I am by saying, I used to watch you as a kid. Now I'm in college. Now I'm in animation. Like a lot of that. It really means so much to me, meeting each and every one of you. One thing I do plan on next year is to go to way more comic book conventions. I'm going to try to go to at least 1 or 2 a month to get out there and meet every one of you and try to be, try to be supportive. I've done a lot over my 25 years of art, and I have a lot of knowledge, and that's a lot of knowledge that I would like to share with all of you. So. But speaking of that, here are also a little compilation of all the little commissions that I've done over the past year. It's been a lot of fun drawing specifically for you guys. And again, meeting all of you guys at the con. It was so wonderful meeting you as a person. as I told pretty much every single person that I met that watches my channel, it's nice putting a face to the numbers. Because sometimes as a content creator, all you see is the numbers, right? You see the views, you see the likes, but to actually meet the person that hit like, that hit subscribe, that hit watch, it really meant a lot to me. So if you haven't met me at a con this year, thank you so much for coming up and saying hi. If you see me at a con this coming year, don't be shy. I'd love to meet you. I'd love to meet you. I'd love to talk to you. If you want any advice, I'd be happy to give it as well. Whatever convention I'm at next year, why don't you go ahead and come up and say hi. I will have a list of all the conventions I'll be going to once they are finalized. And by all means, please come on by and say hi. And I'd love to meet you. Another thing I got to do was, in terms of traveling, not just the comic conventions, but also doing my show, Time to Draw. I got to go to Washington, D.C. this year. I did a show in Winnipeg, Manitoba. That was a lot of fun. My last show, right before my surgery, I got to go to Las Vegas and teach drawing to a lot of young kids over there. So if any of you are watching, we're at those shows, thank you so much for coming to those shows. For those of you on my channel who haven't seen my kids show, it's called Time to Draw. You can check that out at INC Kids on YouTube. It was a lot of fun. Some artwork I did for INC Kids. In fact, one of my favorite pieces I did this year was a David and Goliath piece, which I thought was a lot of fun. Now this particular piece you haven't seen me do on this channel. This is actually on a channel I do my show Time to Draw at, and this is a David and Goliath piece. To be honest, this is probably one of the favorite piece I've done all year. So if you want to check out that video, I'll have a link to it down below. And probably my final big piece of the year was me doing this SpiderMan Japan piece with his mech. Leopardon. A lot of you don't know, this was actually a thing. In the 70s, there was actually a show of Japanese Spider-Man, and he had a mech. And this was his mech, Leopardon. So I've always wanted to draw this. Definitely didn't, a lot of people didn't know about it. So I don't think a lot of people watched this particular video, but I really enjoyed putting this piece together. The next is Robert Downey Jr. as Dr. Doom. Probably the Marvel news story of the year is finding out he was coming back. And again, this was a sponsored video, so I wanted to do something that was fun. And one of those things, like I did with the Iron Man, I wanted to see how much detail I could get done in this particular piece. Next we have Deadpool and Wolverine, a tribute to the movie. And I will admit to you guys, I didn't actually get to see the movie till it came out on Disney+. I was supposed to watch it opening night. I got my tickets and everything. But unfortunately, circumstances happened. I couldn't go. That's the thing now with YouTube. Like the spoilers pop up like that and on your home feed. Or for me anyway. So I was already spoiled by that time. But I wanted to do a Deadpool and Wolverine piece. Also, you know, I got a sponsorship, so you know, I wanted to do a piece that would garner a few views. You know, definitely wasn't viral or anything, but quite a few views. But I had a lot of fun doing this piece, and I also decided to color this traditionally, which was a lot of fun. thank you for this month of December. This month, I think I put out more videos than I did all year long. Now, again, not the most elaborate videos, but at the same time, a lot of fun getting back into it, getting back into the habit, especially with the coming year. The coming year, I definitely want to be more active on social media. You know, I pretty much took I would say a break, but definitely haven't been concentrating as much on my social media as I have been in the past. And in fact, the past couple years haven't been the greatest when it comes to my social media output. I definitely want to put out more daily content. As you've seen already, this month I put out content every single day, when it comes to shorts, long videos, and thank you so much to all of you. Whether those shorts got only a few views or a lot of views, it really didn't matter to me. I just wanted to get out there again and start posting again and feeling what it was like. So I definitely want to continue that in the new year. But one thing I did not do this particular month that I will start next month is starting to stream again regularly. So look out for the James Ray's morning show, whatever that's gonna be called. I don't know. Maybe you could tell me a good name for that show. Should I continue calling it the Marvel Style or Marvel Mornings or the Masterclass? I don't know what to call it. Why don't you guys let me know what I should be calling this show in the comments down below. Maybe I'll even put up a poll. What should I call this show? My morning show. So my morning show will run at least Monday through Friday. If I feel like doing it on the weekend, I will, but at least Monday through Friday from 5 a.m. to 8 a.m. Eastern Time every single morning. And now I know on the West Coast it will be hard to watch live, but hopefully you could catch it later on, and it will be a mix of me doing tutorials, and not just that, talking about art in general, answering your art questions. I will have a topic every single day that I will talk about, which will return the James Ray's Media Podcast, or the James Ray's Podcast. I don't even know what to call the podcast. What should I call the podcast? So my goal this year, I guess my biggest goal next year is not just to put out regular content, but also to help you in your journey, as I'm still trying to figure out mine as well. Even at my experience, still trying to figure things out. Maybe we could kind of figure things out together. So to catch in all the fun, make sure that you join the Discord. We're going to be doing a lot of fun on the Discord. You know what? Also next year, what I would love to do is to also feature you and art that you put together. And in every one of my videos, I'm going to be drawing a certain subject, and maybe what we could do is I can include some artwork that you are doing of the same subject, okay? So maybe we can also kind of lift up this channel together, okay? This is now a community channel. Us working together, trying to hone our craft as we kind of travel through this new technology and AI-based world. Maybe we can handle it or try to figure it all out. A lot of uncertainty in the art community coming up. AI is a thing. It's here. It's taking jobs. It's replacing the creatives. That's how I see it right now. To be honest, for me, all I really have as an artist left is to show the process and to show me and to give advice and encouragement any way I can to all of you who want to be artists out there. So hopefully I can help, and hopefully I can help in the coming year. Let's hope for the best in 2025. Let's all work hard. Let's all outline our goals. Let's all achieve our dreams, and let's all do that together. Make sure you join the Discord. Make sure you subscribe, and thank you guys for all the support, not just in this year, but over my 12 years of being here on YouTube. Thank you so much for supporting my art, for following. It means so much to me. Thank you guys for watching. You guys are the best. Happy New Year to all of you. My name is James. I'll see you next time.